Hey everyone, and welcome back to BeamNG.drive. I kind of forget what we did in the last episode, but I do remember I did the scintilla jump over the city. Now I'm going to, or in this episode I guess, I'm going to skip the precision parking just because it's kind of boring, and get into the time trials, because time trials are awesome. Quickly while I'm going to the start point thingy, I changed some audio settings and did some updates and stuff, so hopefully my microphone isn't being weird still. We'll see. So yeah, this is Asphalt Hill Climb number 1. Uses player vehicle, not in reverse, and a narrow climb to the castle village on a twisty road with 10 hairpins. So, I am not going to use this car, even though I really like it. Actually, I could use this one for the first one. This is one of my favorite cars in the game, but its current tuning has a bit of understeer. So, I'm thinking it might not be the greatest for this hill climb. I could use my track FCV, but it also has a bit of understeer. I think it technically is my fastest car. I would use the Supra, but it's a mod, and I don't want to use mods for this right now. I could use my track 200BX too, but I want something with... Yeah, I'll give this a go for this one. I would use my Pessima, but as I said, it's got some understeer that I'm still trying to work out. This should work quite nicely. So let's load in. Okay. Asphalt Hill Climb 1. Time trials are about getting the best time on a track, finding the optimal route by learning all the ins and outs of the terrain and obstacles. You can flip your car upright as often as you want. Each flip will add 5 seconds to your final time. Once you reach a checkpoint, you can recover your car back to it. Each time doing this will add 5 seconds. Okay, hopefully I don't have to do that. This car is quite slidey, so I'm not sure how well it's really going to do. And I have oversteer assistant turned off, because I only use it for drifting. So hopefully when it does slide, like at the beginning, I can catch it easy enough. And hopefully the dog barking isn't too loud. I'm trying to go easy on the throttle and not spin the rear tires. I could probably add a tiny bit of camber to this car on the rear and lower the tire not profile, but pressure. But it should be okay for now. I'm gonna take in this corner at a bit more speed. Oh, shush, puppy. That's a tight corner. And I have to restart. Restart, because I lost a wheel. If I crash again, I'll switch cars. I'm not used to this road anymore. I haven't been practicing enough to remember the map. I've been practicing my drifting for an upcoming drift event that I'm doing. As of the release date of this video, it'll have either been the week before or the week after this video comes out. I'm not sure yet. But I thought it would be fun to host a drift day for everyone on the Discord server. Now that I have a server, a private server that I can run. I really need to be taking better lines. Not crash on this corner this time. This isn't really a hill climb car. It's built for track. I should build a dedicated, or tune a dedicated hill climb car. See what I can manage. One of my grippy cars might be really good. Either my ETK 800 or my V8 Scintilla would probably be really good for this, especially the Scintilla. But the 200BX is one of my favorite cars in the game, so either way, I'm going to focus the rest of the way up the hill. Here we go, at the top. That went pretty well. Pretty much 3 minutes flat. I don't know if that's a good time or not, because I've got nothing to compare to, but oh well. For some reason, the battery on my laptop doesn't want to stay charged. Could be because I'm using an extension cord. Either way, on to the next time trial. Do Asphalt Hill Climb 2. I'm going to switch to my Scintilla for this one. Back up out of the thingy. It's because I think the Scintilla will be a bit better. It doesn't spin out as much, and then my ETK 800 series doesn't have the most amazing top speed. It's just race and off. Okay, I'll leave it in race. Okay. Same as before. Okay. Asphalt Hill Climb 2. And it looks like we have the same rules and stuff as before. So I'm just going to get into it. I'm going to leave it in the sport automatic mode so I can focus more on the corners. I don't know why I've got the V8 in this one, but whatever. My track and like daily craziness one are both V8 or V10s, but my off-road version and this one have V8s in it. I might switch to... Yeah, I think it might be best if I use the manual mode. Even though it's not real manual. It's flappy paddle manual. I can't stand when people think that, I don't know exactly what it's called. Some cars I think it's called Tectonic or something. Either way, I can't stand when people think, that flappy paddles or the manual mode on an automatic car is manual. Manual or standard is when you are physically changing the gears yourself with a lever of some kind, whether it's an H gate or sequential, whatever. Flappy paddles and the little plus and minus on your automatic gear selector are still automatic. It is changing gears on its own. You're just telling it when to. So this is still technically an automatic. Actually, I think this is a 7-speed dual clutch. So it's, in a sense, a manual, but the car is still changing it on its own. Just one of those little things that bugs me, kind of like when people call an engine a motor and so on. Because an engine is not a motor. Engine creates its own power. No. Whereas a motor uses an external power source. I should really be focusing more going up this hill. Ooh, understeer, really? I didn't think this had so much understeer. I'm gonna try and focus more this time. I need to work on the tuning of my track cars and stuff a bit. My ETK 800 series, the grippy one, is amazing, but this needs some work. It's got quite a bit of understeer under heavy braking. There we go. 2 minutes and 42 seconds. I think that in total length might have been longer than the first one, but I'm not sure. Alrighty, let's go on to the next one, and I'll probably end up changing cars for it again. Because like I said, that one does need some work. Cliff Road, ooh, this one's long. Maybe I will use this. A dangerous road around the south half of the island, featuring steep cliffs and sharp corners. What would be the best for this? Part of me is kind of thinking my track version, but I want to give the ETK 800 series a go because this thing is really good, and I don't think I've actually used it for an event. It has, surprisingly, it's diesel, but it's also rear-wheel drive and automatic, so we'll see. Okay, Cliff Road, and then that's all the same as before. So let's get going. I don't know why I put the diesel in this one. I just did for some reason, but it seems to work pretty well. I should change the steering wheel. I don't know why I'm thinking of that of all things right now, but whatever. It's got a pretty high rev limit for a diesel too. Ooh, this also has a bit of braking understeer. One issue this car has, though, is especially on the West Coast racetrack, along the straightaway, the turbocharger overheats. So yeah, it's not the fastest car, but it's built for handling. 442. One of the best cars ever made. Cutlass 442. Awesome. Alrighty. I like this car a lot, but it could be faster. I kind of want to try something else now, too. We'll see what the next course is like. Oops, that's the main menu. Down to Gravel Hill Climb 1. Yes, definitely have to change to a rally car. Ooh, this looks like the rally stage that I usually test on. I also forgot to start my timer, so I will probably do 2 or 3 more, and then end it there, and then I'll do the rest in the next video. Looks like this one's gonna be a rally. So I can either use my FCV or, oops, my Pessima. Such a weird car. It's just, it works so well and it has such weird stuff. Either way, I need a rally car, so I can either use this one or I can use the Pessima. I think I'm going to use the Pessima for this because I typically use my FCV, and it's nice to switch it up now and then. This is my latest, like, the one I've been working on tuning the most lately, and I think it handles really well. Let's get into this. Air vehicle, not in reverse. I could also go through again at some point, do them all in reverse, but maybe I'll make a little video series on doing all the, whatchamacallits, all the time trials. Okay, Gravel Hill Climb 1 with all of these same little details. So let's go. Really? What's the damage like? I keep going? No, I'm going to restart. This usually doesn't understeer like that. Maybe I'll go through and check out the tuning again. I also tend to do a little bit worse when I'm driving and recording because of the added pressure. But I just kind of need to ignore the fact I'm recording. I just don't do well under pressure. This is understeering a lot for some reason. Usually not this understeery. Weird. This is also one of the routes I typically tune my rally cars on, so I should be doing better. also just be carrying a bit too much speed through some of these corners. And I could probably lower my tire pressure too. Hopefully my audio volumes are good. For some reason when I'm in a Discord chat, it lowers the chat volume when I'm in a game. So I have to lower the game volume. But I turned it back up, so hopefully it's okay. Oh, crap. I took a quick glance at how many checkpoints I've gone through and how many are left, and slid right off the road. I'll probably use my other rally car, my FCV, for the next one. And there we go. All done. 326, not too bad, I think. Right. On to the next one. What are we done? Gravel Hill Climb 2. Ooh. 6.2k. It's quite a bit longer. And I am definitely going to switch cars. Because the other one's just a little bit better. And this needs a little bit more tuning. I could always use like my 200BX or something too. I've got a rally tune for almost all the cars, but this is my, like, rally car, if that makes any sense. Okay. Gravel Hill Climb 2, with all the normal things. Really quickly, M. Mouton. I wonder if that's a reference to the female rally driver. Okay. I'm not used to how fast this one is, but it definitely handles better. There's just something about the Pessima that's causing some understeer. Probably do a little bit on the rear alignment on this. It seems a little tail happy. Oh, that's a treat. Ooh, almost. Can't see through the mirror. Some vehicles, the mirror is just in such a bad spot. I wish it was up a little higher. Could lower my seat a bit, but not in the middle of a stage. Oh, not the wall. Light tap. I also did my recording on WRC just before this, so I should be doing better. I should be able to keep going. It's the road. Pace notes would make this so much better. It'd be cool if in career mode you could hire some people for, like, helping maintain cars and doing pace notes and stuff. Now we're on a bit of the asphalt section. I think it goes to another dirt spot just up here. Come on, turn. Yep. The doors flopping around are making me mess up a bit. Kinda distracting. Ooh, that was close. I can't stand the few world record holders in this for some of the time trials because the cars they used, one of them that I watched was literally just a chassis with the engine on it. Like, that should not count. That's just cheating. Use a proper car. Or don't do it at all. Oh, not the rock. Ooh, that might mess up my run. Hopefully the alignment seems okay. Looks like my bumper's hanging off though. It's neutral. Ooh. Getting a little sloppy now, focus. Just so much harder without pace notes. Come on, almost at the end. Don't fall off now. Ooh. I'll just back up. There we go. I feel like finishing in reverse. Oh, my poor car. Oh, that could have went way, way better. My poor car. Okay, I'll do the next one. Just because, might as well. It shouldn't take too long, it's just a highway sprint. Ooh. Gravel climb, highway. Yeah. This is just the upper part of the highway, so I'll do this one quickly. And then I will end the video after this one. But I do need to switch cars because I'm not doing this in a rally car and redlining it the whole way. I'm going to use this thing. I do have a 200BX that will do 230 miles an hour. I think it's 230. And it doesn't have enough grip for the cornering though. Fast 4-lane road on the local highway, ideal for fast vehicles. I can't wait to do the island sprint. around the entire thing. Okay, highway and the same stuff as usual. H cluster blinking at me because the engine's not heated up yet. Unless I'm doing drag racing, I should really have the engine start preheated. This car is crazy. Also spent a little bit of time tuning this a bit more, so it handles way better than it used to while still going ridiculously fast. It'll literally cruise at 260. And there we go. Okie dokie. Minute and 18 seconds. That might be the fastest I've ever done that. Alrighty. Unfortunately, that is all I've got time for today, though. I forgot to set my recording timer, but probably been about half an hour. So, I am going to end this video here. As usual, if there's anything you want me to check out, let me know. Any little tips and tricks, feel free to tell me. Constructive criticism is always good as long as you're polite about it. If you would like to check out the cars I used in this video, they are in my configuration pack on the repo, which a link for will be in the description. But other than that, as usual, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.